To do what we did with the foundation, you'll have no success unless you have a person of extreme credibility and prestige in the community. And when that was discussed, it clearly became the case that Bob Charles, the Charles family, was someone that we needed to approach to see if we could get them on our side. And I can recall the first time I think I met Bob, I was over here at Imagine. It was pretty amazing that after we walked around and talked about all the services that Imagine provides and all the services we don't provide, at the end of the day, rather than me just talking about Imagine, Bob was talking about us and had weaved himself into the fabric of Imagine, I think, that very first day. Bob, being the businessman he is in this community, has a reputation, years of success in Boulder County. Bob is a guy that could walk in a door and people would pay attention, and that was of extreme importance to us as we crafted the foundation. Any of us who are married knows how important our spouse is to us. And you can't talk about what Bob Charles did for the foundation without recognizing that Judy was there the whole time. She clearly was a huge, huge force in getting things going.
Bob and Judy have made a fabulous marquee gift to the smart home. And we were just thrilled when we heard of their interest in the project and their willingness to lead the way. This gift has inspired others to give to the smart home as well. You know, when you follow in the footsteps of fantastic philanthropists like Bob and Judy Charles, it's very easy to feel good about what you're doing, because you know if someone with as much respect as Bob and Judy are participating in a project, you know that project has a great deal of merit. I had the opportunity to work with Bob both when I was city manager and then when I moved over to the hospital to join the foundation board. It doesn't take you long to realize what tremendous substance that he has and what fantastic leadership ability he has. In my relationships with Bob, you know, he's a very witty gentleman, and he's also a man of very strong character and just a very generous human being. But Judy is the one who's funny. And she's a very, very dear lady. She too has a very strong sense of values. They're just a wonderful partnership and someone that all of us could model ourselves after.
The smart home is important because we have so many folks who, with the advance of some of the technology, are going to be able to lead more of a full life than they can now. The benefit this is going to have in the community, I don't think anybody really realizes yet. And across the country, the impact of what something like this is going to have, I don't think anybody has any concept of that either. To have this type of technology to help these folks, how you can't be proud of this, I can't imagine.
A community is working together, and I think it's important that you share what you have with others. That's just part of a community. And I think it's just wonderful to have an organization like Imagine to support people and give them a sense of relief that someday they'll be on their own, but they won't be on their own because Imagine is there to help them.
Anybody wants to get an idea what Imagine's about, just get a hold of anybody in Imagine and we'll take you on a tour and you'll get excited about what happens at Imagine.